It's an interesting year. It's been a tough or difficult year for so many of us, with the virus. The last year or so, I've had double knee surgery. That's like the smallest of the problem, to be honest. We've barely traveled as a family as well, but I think now we're just on the cusp, of me coming back onto the tour. So it's really exciting for me to see what's left in the tank for me. I mean, the fire is there and it's burning, and I really can't wait again to play matches. And I'm happy that my knee is doing much better. It's healing well. It took me longer than expected, but I've also used this time, nicely to be together with the family and maybe not travel so much. It's been a nice change. I feel like I've adjusted a lot to a newer game. I mean, the changes, if we go into details, are quite significant, So I'm really proud and happy, I must say, that I was able to also adjust my playing style, my footwork, my technology. If you go to the rackets or the stringing, the strings that I use, it's all changed over the years, and I'm still able to play with the best today like I was 20 years ago. So I'm really happy about that. I've had a wonderful team around myself. I needed the right team to keep me in shape, keep me motivated, keep me going, make it fun on the tour for me, organize everything, because the organization aspect of it all is incredible. There's so much that goes into it for me to actually walk out onto a match court. But I feel like I've stayed a very dynamic and young player in my mind, one that always wanted to keep on improving and never was happy with status quo. And I think that's what still makes me be one of the best players today. Yes, I would think it's evolved my style. Not that I was dressed like a bum when I was younger, but I didn't really know what to wear. Well, you got to be confident in how you wear your clothes. That's always an advice I've gotten over the years, is that you wear the clothes, not the clothes wear you. Just take some chances, and go for it and see what you feel most comfortable with. And the good thing is, like, I was born in '81, but then of course grew up in the '90s, and I'm a '90s kid. Things were all really baggy at the time, and then things became really fitted, like nowadays how I walk around, especially also on court. Looks have changed completely. So I went from baggy to quite preppy and crisp looking, and I don't know, I'm trying to maintain that a little bit, even though the looser looks are coming back again. So for me, it feels like I'm going back to the '90s a little bit. But I've bounced around a little bit, but I wanted to keep it really timeless and very stylish and very classic, for the most part, but with a little edge, a little twist to be modern. I think it is important to go with the times as well, of course. That was a great experience, to be honest. It's the first time I went to Kyoto, first time I was on the bullet train as well. And my family, or my wife and us, we always talked about traveling Japan extensively, and I really wanted to get to know the people behind the brand better, and also just show Japan to my kids, and they loved it. They still talk about it. One of my girls started to learn Japanese, actually. She's not there yet, but I couldn't believe it at 10 years old that she got inspired actually by this trip to actually learn the language. I think it was a very inspiring trip for all of us, one I'm really happy we could do. My wife, she even said, like, how about if we go live there for like a month or something? That'd be very nice. Then we could see many more nice corners of the country. So a lot to look forward to be honest, and definitely a cool experience for us as a family. I mean, it's first and foremost a big honor for me to be the global ambassador for Uniqlo. Being to headquarters, meeting the Yanai family, seeing its employees, how hard they work, how big they are in Asia, how many shops they have, how many employees they have. I think it's a big responsibility, and I try to make them know that I am very happy and very proud partner to the brand, and we're looking forward to hopefully many more great years together, and that this is only really the beginning of a great journey. Well, I mean, I always liked my jeans, always have, always will, and I think actually Uniqlo and its LifeWear do really great jeans nowadays. I've had the white ones, you know, I wear a lot for the summer, and then the classic blue jeans, you know, for also for winter, fall, and spring, you know. So I really feel like the jeans, they've done a wonderful job with them. I mean, ULD is for me a classic when it comes to Uniqlo and its LifeWear. Always love to put them on, those jackets, and you know, and then also nowadays I feel like you can even wear them on the inside too, you know, in the winter when it's cold outside and you don't feel like you're wearing an extra layer per se, but it's there and it comes in handy and it feels very comfortable. So I think those are my two very favorite pieces right now. LifeWear to me is everything that's part of Uniqlo. You know, they have such a wide spectrum of clothes. You can also keep the clothes for a long time. You know, you don't wear it and throw it away. So I think that sustainable aspect of it is also very important. Yeah, and I think you can mix so many styles together at Uniqlo and make it look very, very nice, you know. And I think that people forget how comfortable the clothes are, or how easy it is to get a lot of pieces and mix them all together. And especially me as a traveling person, I cannot take my entire closet with me, so I always got to take my essentials with me and mix those all together. And I think this is where LifeWear has made it also very easy for me.